Did we see any kissing or anything?
Not yet.
Any holding hands?
So that's like a lot of
Yes, I know, but I'm talking about real life.
Oh, in
real life. Hello, that's the conversation.
I'm about to flip my computer. No, that is over. They tried it. No.
Wait a minute, pause. We need somebody who is non-biased.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the Zendaya and Jacob Elordi pics that have surfaced of them holidaying in Greece together?
So cute.
Oh my God, that's a Euphoria plot twist no one saw coming.
I'm pissed that I'm not in Greece right now because I could have been hanging out with them in that picture.
Oh my God, yes.
Right?
I mean, granted, they might just be friends. Friends can go on holidays together, but how cute are they together as a couple?
I ship it.
I ship it.
How many of you guys have gone on vacation though with like your best opposite sex friend? Just the two of you.
But I will say
Into Greece.
There were other people with them.
Yeah.
He reported there was others like that with Zendaya and Jacob holidaying
Oh,
together.
yeah, they look cute.
They do. They're already wearing matching outfits. Did you notice?
Yeah.
But it was for her birthday. That makes me think that they're a couple even more.
I know, but they did have other
Do we
friends
think
there.
there's something there, like between them?
I
you know, because
absolutely
they did
do.
not play on-screen love interest.
Yeah,
they
you
actually
know.
hated each other in Euphoria.
But when you're on set together all the time, they could just be friends.
They
Did we
could
see any
be.
kissing or anything?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Any
Not
holding
yet.
hands?
But that's like a lot of passion they have
But
on
matching
screen
outfits.
with like how much they hate each other. So like they channel that like
Into love.
passion.
It
into
could be love, yeah,
actual
the
love.
passion.
But just
Yes.
the
Off
two of
the
them
screen.
went on
Yes.
vacation together.
No, there was
without
others
any-
there. There was
others
others there.
there.
We
Okay.
just
Oh, well.
wasn't really reported that.
I mean, could you guys get on board with Zendaya and Jacob
Yes,
dating? in real life?
absolutely.
He's so hot.
I feel like there's a part of us that when we see co-stars dating in real life, like we just die so hard for it. And I feel like especially when they're not really a couple on the show, or even better yet, don't get on. I mean,
Yeah,
what are...
I mean, I actually think the opposite. I love co-stars that are on-screen romance in like on TV, but not in real life, and so I ship them in real life. Like my number one all-time favorite is Jim and Pam from The Office.
Oh, that is a special place in my heart.
me too.
I mean, I love Jim Halpert.
Yeah,
on The
I mean, who
Office.
doesn't? It's like
So-
every girl's dream man, right? And
Yes.
so I've been shipping John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher like since day one of that show. Even though I know that they both have their respective partners. Like in my head, I'm like, well, John and Jenna are friends. Can't we just in another life, I guess?
In another life. Yeah. Talk about friendship. Zac Efron and Zendaya from The Greatest Showman.
Oh, yeah.
That is a couple I
Chemistry.
ship in real life.
Like Tom Day, when you see but I just think of Tom Daya when I think of Zendaya
true.
as well.
No,
like,
No, Tom
Zac
Daya is
and-
done.
yeah.
We're over
know.
Tom Daya.
know
We're
Tom
talking about.
Daya.
Think about it. Zac and Zendaya. Z and Z. The alliteration is there.
you're right.
I can already see their wedding. I mean, and like,
So
think of
Tom Daya is done, but we're going all the way
the way
back.
back.
Right,
Just wanted to
2017.
make
Greatest
sure.
Showman. They had to spend so much time trusting each other with the acrobatics, the
Yeah,
aerial.
that's true.
Fair enough.
So like you think about it, the trust is already there. I mean, I've watched way too many interviews about it, but he admitted she was the best on-screen kiss he's ever had. Exactly.
Yeah.
And she's like, we make a great team. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's already there. And like, obviously, whenever there's any movie where co-stars are that close, they're like, oh, they must be dating in real life. But they haven't. But I think down the road, if they do another movie together, there's definitely a
Then it will
possibility.
happen.
If things don't work out with Jacob, you mean?
Right.
Well,
Because I want
Yeah.
them together.
No, I'd rather
Yeah.
her be with Zach though. Now that you mention it,
Right?
like their
Just
on-screen
two-
chemistry was everything.
Right?
Like I can
you
feel
just
it right
haven't
now.
seen the on-screen chemistry between Jacob and Zendaya because they don't really have those scenes together.
Exactly. So why would it make sense in real
that's
life,
But
right?
he's
Like you
Australian.
don't know.
Yeah,
I want
the
to be like one step
accent.
closer
You're
to be
shipping
friends.
them.
Yeah.
Accent. Well, if we're going back, then I need to go back to Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling because I love them together. in
Oh,
La La
Crazy
Land.
Stupid Love.
Yeah, they have so many. It's
No, in
crazy.
La La Land. I love them in
Oh,
La La
La La
Land.
Land.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that
They did have
one.
Crazy
About
Stupid
Crazy
Love,
Stupid
Love.
but they have the most insane chemistry. I know he's in a relationship and married and living his best
Has
life.
kids.
We don't have to address that right now for the fantasy purposes.
Yeah.
But I think they have such insane chemistry, and I don't know if I can. Okay, so if you haven't seen La La Land, spoiler alert, I didn't love the ending just because it was very emotional for me.
It didn't make sense in my
didn't
brain.
make sense. Like, at all.
It did not make sense.
It makes sense.
This is
It's
next
real,
week's
wait,
debate.
wait, it's real
Oh
life.
yeah, no,
It's
I
what
didn't
can
love
happen.
the ending.
That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
love the
saying.
ending.
But in my brain,
So you wanted
no.
a fairy tale ending that's unrealistic.
Why am I
when
going to the
literally they were-
movies spending $18 in the first place? For a fairy tale.
Okay.
Not going to see
We
it.
want
not
to
seeing anything
escape from
scary.
real life.
Got
It's
it.
Hollywood,
Like, let us live the
people.
fantasy.
Exactly.
It's
It
Hollywood,
was a
that's what
realistic ending.
happens.
Moving on, that is not the point. The point is they are such a cute couple, and I think they would be cute if something ever happened
I like that they've been in like more than one movie together, you know,
Yeah.
which means that like they really do have that friendship and there is that foundation, and friendship is often the start of a relationship.
But
you
I
know?
think it's proof that you can be in multiple films together and have that chemistry and play love partners, interest, or whatever, and not have a relationship off screen.
To take it like all the way back to high school though,
Okay.
Chuck and Blair from Gossip Girl.
Oh yeah.
XOXO.
They
Gossip
still
Girl.
need to be together. Like, honestly, there has been no on-screen couple for me that has had that heat and that chemistry like they did. Like, they went through so much together. She did lose her virginity to him, and then like in
real life?
No.
Oh. I was like, how do you know this?
No, God.
Inside tea.
No, in the show, like she lost her virginity to him, but then they like went through all these roller coasters and like ups and downs, and they were scheming against each other and scheming against everybody else. But at the end of the day, they're just like the same person.
Yeah.
And they belong together. Mm-hmm. And I want them to be together in real life. I'm still dreaming about it.
Isn't Gossip Girl coming back?
Yes.
But with new cast members, I think. So
But
it's like,
you never know who's
You
going to
never
do
know.
a cameo.
That's
Because
true,
now
that's
Blair,
true.
Serena, and them are older and wiser.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
still
Spoiler
wrapped
alert,
up
they
in-
did have a kid at the end of Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they
That
did
did
that.
not happen in the book
Maybe that
series.
is-
They
That's
had-
why I refuse to watch the shows. But
What?
that's just me.
You've never watched Gossip Girl?
That's just me.
Okay.
XOXO.
We'll talk later.
Yeah. XOXO signing off.
Also, can I
Yeah.
just say that both Zac and Zendaya, Z and Z as I shall name them, they both grew up and started out on Disney. They
that's
started,
true.
like, they just have way too much
Uh,
in common in
but-
real
Yeah, I
life.
don't know.
I
that's,
mean,
that's
Gabriella and Troy, though. High School Musical.
Yeah.
I'm about to flip my computer. No, that is over. They
I
tried
know.
it. No.
I know they tried it, and I know Vanessa Hudgens is dating someone else now, but like I was here
Elvis.
for
She's
that.
with Elvis.
She's with Elvis. The guy that's playing Elvis.
I guess I'm here for that, but they were so cute together. You have to admit.
I will say about Zac and Zendaya, though, they're like, I mean, not that age really matters, but she's 23 and he's 31, and so like I think that they're kind of in different parts of their life right now when it comes to like.
I don't really see Zendaya being like the
Nah.
party girl type like Zach was when he was that age. Like, I
Maybe.
feel like she's very, very mature.
She is mature.
So
You're
mature.
right.
Just, you know.
She though is on her come up, where Zach I feel like had his come up 10, 12 years ago. You know, so
He's
that
cruising,
dynamic
you know,
would
and
be
Zendaya's like
interesting.
with Euphoria, she's like skyrocketing to fame right now, and like they're not. I don't really see them working on a lot of projects together. Really, I don't know. Maybe
We don't know.
we don't know.
Well,
We don't
my
know.
couple didn't start off on Disney, but they did start off on Netflix. I'm going with Anthony and Jonathan Van Ness.
Oh my
from
God.
Bridgerton. So people think that they're dating. They
They-
have like
they
this
think,
whole
yeah.
merger, like Instagram account that's like for their relationship, where they get all these steamy photos. It's not real. It's not real. They've both admitted it's not real. Karamo also has admitted it's not real. And now I am here to say that I want it to be real.
Me
I think they're
too.
adorable together. I think they really complement each other.
I think he's very mellow.
He's very mellow. Jonathan's very high up there. He can go to he can go to Jonathan's comedy shows. He can cook for Jonathan. I think it sounds amazing.
I mean,
He could go like ice skating. Isn't that something Jonathan does?
Yes.
Like he could learn like his favorite pastime.
Oh, you
Jonathan
know he
could learn to
would.
cook. You know,
Cook. It would be really cute.
that would be cute. I like
And
that.
speaking of new shows, who watches Stranger Things?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Me.
So, Stephen Robin, she's new this season, and Joe Keery.
Well, I don't ship
Oh.
them because spoiler. I mean, we know like what her path is.
Yes, I know, but I'm talking about
Okay.
real life.
Oh, in
real
real
life.
life.
Hello,
Oh,
that's the
hello.
conversation.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think they
yes,
yes.
Because we have real life Nancy and Jonathan dating.
Exactly.
That would be
So I'm
amazing.
thinking like another Stranger Things couple.
Yes.
Although I think they're both in relationships, like
Are
serious
they?
relationships.
That doesn't
yeah.
mean anything.
But that
I mean,
doesn't mean anything.
Hey now, hey now.
I'm over here shipping to people who are married to other people.
Yeah,
Or
there you
only
go.
one.
And I just feel like
Did
their
nothing to deserve
relationship,
it.
their relationship in season 3, like they were like those sort of best friends, laughing, you know,
Yeah,
really
you're
like
right.
being like just cool mates. But then there's definitely like, you know, that blossoming of love underneath the surface, which we know in the show isn't going to happen.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
But in real life, you know, on the other hand.
I mean, so many people like end up dating their co-stars, like Lily and Cole with you know Bug. Like,
Yeah.
it happens, and especially people who do
Camila and
have,
Charles
like,
Melton.
Yeah, especially people who
Riverdale.
have that
Yeah,
like
another
on-screen
Riverdale
chemistry,
couple.
like those two. Those
Yeah.
are really good ones.
Well, I think about it this way. Do you think, like in reality, would John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher make it in real life, or is it going to be Jim and Pam, like their would their characters make it, like longevity wise, or would the real people make it longevity wise?
Jim and Pam all the way.
Yeah.
I just think that
I
like,
agree.
them two in specific like are in it for the long haul, but like John and Jenna, I think that they have like two really different paths, you know what I mean? And I feel like Jim and Pam were both like so simple and so just like vulnerable and cute
And nerdy
honest
and-
nerdy. Yeah, they were dorky. They were so sweet. I mean, like they're like everything everyone wants in a couple. But like John and Jenna have both said so many times that like they are not their character. As much as we want them to be, they both are really happy in their relationships, and I would never want that to break up.
John and Emily are soulmates.
Yeah,
like,
and
at
they're
any
like-
point, no matter what happened with him and Pam, John would have met Emily at some point, and he would have had to say goodbye.
Even in the
to her.
series, yeah.
I mean, their relationship goals. So like, I'm not here like stomping out on that.
I have to say, Z and Z, you know, like Zendaya, they would not make it as their couples. 1920s circus, things kind of go crazy. I mean, she's fighting on loving him the whole way throughout the movie.
Did she also have a
But
beard or something?
Pardon?
What was her deal? She had a beard or a third arm or
That's
something?
the other girl.
Wow. Wow.
I do think
Zendaya did not have a beard.
after all the evidence I have provided here today in this courtroom, if you will, that Zac and Zendaya will indeed make it when they get together. No, if they get together, when they get together.
All right.
If things
heard
don't
it
work
here
out with
first.
I've
Jacob,
said it. I rest my
things
case.
don't work out with Jacob, you mean?
You're just there shipping your
I'm here like
Aussie.
representing the Aussie. I want to be one step closer to being friends with Zendaya. You know,
There you
they
go.
will basically be related.
Well,
kind
do
of,
you feel
sort
like
of.
their characters in Euphoria would make it, or do you think they would make it?
I think they would make it
Before
over
their
the
Euphoria
characters.
characters.
Definitely not the Euphoria
Not
character. He
definitely
has
not the
some issues. Loki, I don't even think he would be into her.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, probably not.
I think Blair and Chuck would absolutely make it. They would be brunching with Kim and Kanye. They would run New York City. They're actors. I don't know. I mean, Leighton Meester has
And
a
Ed
boyfriend.
Westwick?
And Ed
Is
Westwick
that his
was
name?
dealing with some legal troubles that I don't know if Leighton's trying to deal with that.
Yeah.
But
Probably
their
not.
characters, absolutely, they would run New York.
They
for
couldn't
sure.
even make it one season.
But
Their
they
characters.
always run back to each
They
other.
always
Wait,
go
have
back
you
to each
watched
other.
Gossip Girl?
Yeah, how many
Like the
times
whole
did they
series?
break up? I know
Yes.
the ending,
They
but
end
we
up
don't
together.
see is after
The
that.
trials and tribulations, that is a real
Dear
relationship.
That's
God.
a relationship.
I want to see the epilogue.
You
of
don't
that.
give up. That's
They
what's
fought
wrong
on
with
their honeymoon.
relationships these days. People just walk away. You gotta fix your
Gotta
relationship.
walk
You
away.
Well, I will say
I
Mia
agree.
and Sebastian from La La Land, even though if you haven't seen the film, I'm sorry, you've had years to watch it.
I think like there's an expiration date on spoilers. Like it's
Right,
time.
there should be, right?
Especially when it's won that many Oscars.
Yeah.
It's like.
But
you
Mia, even though she didn't end up with Sebastian, when she saw him at his jazz club, there was just a moment
That
of passion, and they still have a chance, even though she has her husband and child at home. They still have a chance, and oh my God, it kind of parallels real life because in that movie,
Oh my God.
she's with somebody with a child, and in real life, Ryan Gosling
Jesus
has.
with it.
Oh, Emil!
You heard it here
onto
first.
something.
You heard it here first.
But they
You're
still didn't
a
end
lot
up
of
together,
firsts
so
here
nothing
today.
happening.
They didn't end up
They didn't end up together, so there's still nothing happening.
But with Jonathan and Anthony, like they are real people, and so I feel like they might have.
But
the
I do
most
think
potential.
they have I think they have a greater chance than any of us.
I think
I
that's
ship
reality.
them. Yeah, they do have
Because
a
they are both
greater
single right now.
chance.
For
Ooh,
like,
I'm wondering what will happen after Queer Eye. Like, I feel like they can both take very different routes.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
he could start. He has a restaurant in New York. Anthony, obviously. Jonathan's like traveling. He does comedy. He could very easily have his own show.
Anthony's probably gonna get like a Food Network show or something.
That'd be great.
at
That'd
this
be
point.
great. But even then, I could see them one ending up in New York, one ending up in LA, and
True.
just kind of like not working out, unfortunately.
I'm just gonna settle it here because I'm running out of a voice and I need to get my lemon water. I'm just gonna say let's rank them. Jonathan and Anthony
Thank you.
would
I think
first
so.
and foremost make
because
it.
they're like both single right now, and they're like the you know what I mean?
and
Like,
America's Sweethearts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Zac and Zendaya because
Wait, wait a minute, pause. We need somebody who is non-biased.
Let's just not even rank them if this is what it's going to
As
be
long as
like.
mine is first,
You know
I'm
what I
happy.
mean?
I gave you my closing argument. And
Well,
I'm
I think
closing
that-
now.
Did you like that friendly debate in the Clevver newsroom? And what do you think we should battle about next? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, we're always trying out new things here at Clevver, so come back to see what we've been playing with. In the meantime, you can click right over here for a brand new Clevver video. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.